welcome back, and I'm excited to share with you today's episode. This question gets asked all the time. It is Feng Shui and mirrors. I'm going to talk about the do's and don'ts of mirrors and Feng Shui, and hopefully demystify a lot of things that you've heard about mirrors and Feng Shui. So, yes, mirrors have a bit of a reputation, and honestly, I could not even start to count the amount of times that I've answered questions on this, so I'm really glad that I'm doing a video on it. The first thing is, are mirrors bad Feng Shui? No, they're not bad Feng Shui. But there is some placements of mirrors that can be bad Feng Shui. And when I mean bad Feng Shui, it does not mean doomed for life. What it means is that it's not as supportive as possible. Like, you could actually just improve it a little bit. So today I'm going to talk about the do's and don'ts of Feng Shui with mirrors. I'm also going to tell you about the fact that if you break a mirror, that is a superstition, okay? Feng Shui is not a superstitious practice. Feng Shui is an ancient art that is 5,000 years old. So we're not into trinkets or frogs hanging in different places or anything like that. I'm way more concerned with making sure that the energy of your home is supporting you for the life that you want, okay? So really important. So if you break your mirror and there's that question, don't worry, it's totally fine. But if you do have mirrors, let's learn how you can place them correctly. First of all, I'm going to talk about the things not to do with the mirror. If you walk in and you open the front door, ideally, a mirror facing the door is not good Feng Shui. Now, if that is the case and you can't take that mirror down and you love it there so much, I am not the Feng Shui police. I am not going to come and take it down. But what I'm going to say to you is, think about what are your dreams and your desires. What are your intentions? Because your front door is where everything is coming in. And if you open that door and you see a mirror facing you, the mirror is pushing it all back out again. Goodbye. Oh, we don't want you. Ha ha ha. Goodbye. So the idea of mirrors is, first of all, you have to look at what it is reflecting. So we don't recommend mirrors facing the front doors. When you open the front door, we don't recommend a mirror facing you. So if you do have a mirror there, you can't take it down, maybe you can put some plants in front of it. Maybe you could put a decal over it. Maybe you could put a little curtain over it. That's up to you. Or maybe replace it with a picture that feels really uplifting and happy for you. Now, the next thing with mirrors is, we don't really like mirrors that are like all kind of cracked and jagged. They can really distort your vision and your image of yourself. So try and avoid those. Or if you can't avoid it, place it in a place where you're not going to actually see yourself reflected in it. That's the second thing. The third thing with mirrors is they are really powerful reflectors for duplicating what it is that is in the mirror. Okay, so I have a mirror on this side of my kitchen, living room, and dining room, and then on the other side I have a big painting of New York and adventure. Very much two important things for me and my husband. And that mirror doubles it. So we're amplifying what's in the painting. We're doubling it. So the first thing you want to do in your house is to walk around your house and see what that mirror, wherever it's hanging, what is it duplicating, because you're getting double of it in your home. So for example, if the mirror is doubling a beautiful bouquet of gorgeous flowers, that's great. It's doubling more beautiful fresh flowers. It's making it double. If it's duplicating a sign, and this is a real life example from one of my clients, she had a mirror and she'd moved this sign that she had got from I don't know, you know, those kind of slogan signs, and it said, "Never mind the dogs, it's the kids." So she moved the sign one day and not realizing that the mirror was now duplicating it. So this is like a joking sign, ha ha ha, never mind the dogs, it's the kids. Once she moved the slogan against the mirror and was duplicating it, totally unconsciously, her kids started fighting like crazy. Like literally, she was like, what the hell has happened? They were all calm and happy, and now all of a sudden, it is just like I'm ripping my hair out. So you wanna make sure that you don't have anything that is negative or amplifying what you don't want. So when she realized that, she was like, oh my God, and then she realized, I'm getting rid of that sign altogether, and she got rid of it. So make sure that what it is duplicating is something that you want more of. So for example, we have a mirror over here over our stove, and it reflects the big green hills and the valley. It's beautiful nature. So it's bringing the nature in. What if you had a mirror in your sitting room and it's facing out to a busy road? It's bringing the traffic in. It's bringing the road and the busyness of the road in. So really every house is going to be different where your mirrors are. But the big thing is it bringing something in that feels good, that feels joyous or calm or nurturing, or is it something that's hectic or doubling something that doesn't really suit what I want? So duplicating mirrors. The next thing is the placement of mirrors in the bedroom. So we've heard a lot about placement of mirrors in the bedroom. And to be honest, mirrors in the bedroom are fine in certain places. Now, for single people, we definitely don't recommend mirrors along the bed, reflecting when you're in bed. So there's a lot of talk about mirrors having like vortexes, and that's a whole other shamanic journey that we could be talking about. But let's stick to the feng shui today. When you're lying in your bed, it is ideal not to have a mirror reflecting you. So if you're single and you're setting up your space for love, and you may have seen my feng shui video about feng shuiing your space for love, to call in love. If you are single and you've got your bedroom all set up perfectly, and then you're lying in your bed but your mirror is reflecting you. So there's two people in the room. So the universe says, oh, she's sorted. She doesn't need anyone. So you're like, oh no. So ideally we don't want any mirror reflecting you. The second thing that we don't want when it comes to mirrors is any mirrors like over our head, or mirrors that are, again, reflecting doors. So if you walk in, you see a mirror facing you, it's not ideal, not the end of the world. But could you put a decal over it? And I think that's it for mirrors today. But really the most important thing is with mirrors is just to look at them and see what they are reflecting, and if they're either pushing something away, like they're reflecting the energy back out from a front door, or are they welcoming something positive in, bringing that energy in, or are they doubling something that could be not good. So the final thing just on mirrors I want to touch on is just to make sure that you don't have any cracked mirrors or chipped mirrors, because they are depleting the energy, and they can really, anything that's chipped or broken can really impact your space. And we've noticed, myself and Ken just had a mirror in our hallway, and it had chipped, and we just hadn't really got around to fixing it. And the other day we took it out and we're like, we have to do it. And we had to take the door down. It's a big job. Anyways, we got the mirror down, and I could feel a difference once it went, and I replaced it with a new intact mirror. I could feel the difference. So I have an incredible guide for you that is a checklist that's going to show you room by room what exactly you can be doing to improve the flow of energy and activate feng shui in your home. This guide and checklist is usually just for my clients, so you're in luck that you'll be able to get it today as a gift from me. You can grab that guide at patricialohan.com/checklist, and that will move you through every single room to feng shui your space and get that flow of all the things that you want coming into your life, easy peasy. I would love to hear any of your questions about mirrors, but use those three things first of all. What's it's attracting, what's it's mirroring, and what's it's calling in or pushing away as your kind of guidelines. But if you do have questions or comments, please pop them in the comments below. I can't wait to hear, and maybe you'll have a little aha moment and share with me.